Ruifan claimed these bicycles picked up by local governments could soon find new owners. This man hopes they'll be reconditioned and shipped off to developing countries, among them many African nations. The idea came when Hideyuki Takahashi visited a Ugandan village.
And then the one woman asked me, to bring the bicycle from Japan. Also the pregnant women and then the newborn babies are dying. They cannot go to the clinic, they cannot go to the hospital, so they cannot get any health services. So these bicycles are really saving the lives of many people.
Since then, his organization has sent up to 2,000 bicycles per year to Africa with the help of donations to places like here in Zambia. It may be small scale, but it reflects growing interest in Africa by ordinary people like Mr. Takahashi. At a political front, the fourth edition of Tokyo International Conference on African Development will start Wednesday. Japan initiated such meetings to develop both diplomatic and economic cooperation.
If Japan wants to be one of the world's leading countries, it is natural that Japan tries to provide its African partners with something. 10 years ago, when you ask a Japanese company, what do you think about Africa? They will say, well, Africa is far from here. Oh yes, but now they have specific and well-defined interests.
That's not enough, claims Ruifan Zomaron. This Beninese man has been living in Japan for 14 years. He says direct investment to Africa is too little. Like many Africans say, he also thinks that the government doesn't know how to deal with Africa and its needs.
They don't know very much about African policy, economies, and everything, and culture and society. So that's why they're still very reluctant. And now I think that it is the time for our Japanese friends to open their mind. My dream is to ask them to consider African countries, African people as partners. Exactly what our Chinese friends are doing towards Africa.
Tokyo needs to strengthen its relationship with Africa, where China is currently overtaking it. Instead of giving the fish, Japan wants to teach how to catch it. But the large national debt that led to cuts in its development aid budget doesn't help the country to narrow Beijing's lead. In 2007, Japan slipped to 5th place among donor nations.